Sudhir Krishna, you've been a former IAS officer, someone who's been a deputy director at the Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, where all these IAS officers are trained. Is the system so blind that you can game it so easily?
Well,
आप OBC भी हैं, your father's, your father's net value is 40 crore rupees, you drive a Audi, yet you take advantage of being in a non-creamy layer instead of a creamy layer, so you're gaming the system there. Then, if that is not enough, you also claim reservation and concessions on pretext of your disability. What is the disability? No one is sure. First you say you have some visual impairment, then you say there is some mental illness, then you don't show up at AIMS not once but twice but 6 times for a checkup to establish that. Itna gadbad ho raha hai, Sudhir Krishna. Is the system blind? Is it so easy to game it?
Well, I think the system has been very well designed. It is only a situation of non-enforcement of the arrangements. And the arrangements are so very perfect that the Mussoorie Academy, the director is the kind of controlling authority. Of course, Government of India is the controlling authority, but on their behalf, the director of Mussoorie Academy, until the probation is over, he has to keep a close watch on the performance of the probationers, whether they are in the academy or they are in the state under training. In collaboration with the state government, he has to keep a close watch and he has to certify that the officer is doing well and has completed the probation well enough, and following all the conduct rule standards and all the norms.
Mr. Krishna, if the system was so perfect, and if you were churning out such great administrators, how did the academy churn out someone like Puja? Look at her behavior, entitled, brash, bratty. The deputy collector goes on leave, she occupies his office. And then complains to the collector when he pulls her up that all senior IAS officers need to take precedence over PCS officers. These are the kind of IAS officers that we are training at the academy, sir.
I only hope, and I am quite hopeful that this is an exceptional case and it is not the general rule. Majority of the officers have high ethical standards, and that is how the service is continuing to have some reputation. But it is not a good situation at all. The one more problem I find that the matter is not of one day. It is going on for some time and it has not been pursued vigorously. The rules are very clear that the officer's conduct, if it is in doubt, then an officer must be questioned and reprimanded after inquiry. But there is no inquiry seems to have happened so far. Only now means in the recent few days only it has taken shape of some inquiry. So I think this 1 year it is going on in one or the other way. So it is a question of the whole system not enforcing the rules. The rules are very clear, and it is I must also say that IAS officers particularly and all other senior services like IPS or maybe foreign service, they have to maintain certain ethical standards by themselves, not waiting for some superior to question them at all times. So, I mean, there is a limit to which, up to which the inquiries, I mean, superiors can look after your, or look into your behavior. So, officers must realize, and they are told in the academy.
My point is, okay.
Yes.
I mean, her father is a bureaucrat, apparently. Her grandfather was a bureaucrat. Her father is a politician, apparently has been calling up people saying, you're trying to harass my daughter who's a woman, etc., etc. So anyway, we are not here to villainize anyone. The fact is that there's now a government panel. The government of India has now set up a panel to inquire into her doings and deeds, etc.